the structure of how your Postgres tables are laid out. So now I connect my Supabase MCP into my cursor editor, and then from here, this is when I start figuring out kind of the system design of what's going on. So now with the Supabase MCP plugged into my cursor code editor, this is when I start figuring out the whole backend process of what the system design is going to look like. What are the database tables looking like in the backend? And LLMs are really good at system design. At this point, I'm usually pretty good that I know the general flow of like, all right, well, I'm going to create this users table, and then this users table is going to link to this table, blah, 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 blah. But every now and then I have to go out and build a brand new feature that is net new that I have a little bit more trouble with in terms of figuring out what the system design is going to look like. It's particularly what the database table design is going to look like. And that is when I start using the LLM chat function within Cursor to figure out what that database schema design is going to look like. I describe the feature, I then tell Cursor, hey, this is what I want to build. So then from here, I open up the chat window within Cursor and I connect it to my Supabase MCP and I start chatting back and forth about what should the database design look like. But I also use Cursor to help me generate the system design of the architecture of my application as well. And it does a really great job of it. So as you can see right here, Cursor not only helps me with the design process of the UI and the UX, but it also helps me with the system design, the database design of it all. And when using Cursor, I am like, what is the structure of how your Postgres tables are laid out? So now I connect my